The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
I love gold!
Welcome everybody to the newest edition of Pillow Talk with Franklin and Uncle Howard. What it is, it's your boy Franklin coming at you live from the king-size bed. Me and my uncle sleeping every night. Hell, we're like Rhonda Shear. We're up all night. And as always, I'm joined by the coolest uncle of my whole world. He's here. He's my man. He's Uncle Howard. How are you?
Well, if it isn't the Gilbert Gottfried to your Rhonda Shear, because, brother, we are keeping it up all night, and Lord knows I've been having an awful fright of times out, and it hasn't been much of a difficulty for me to sleep. I'm so terrified that we might be having one of these little upstarts coming along and defeating our Donald Trump for president, and it keeps me up at night. I'm so afraid.
You're so afraid of those tax breaks Donnie's been hooking you up with, huh?
I've never had it better than under President Trump.
What's been so good for you under President Trump?
Well, so many things. I finally got to drill for oil in Utah.
You did.
Yeah.
You did without a permit. You just went out there with a hard hat and one of those drills.
I just had a hand drill like you might for woodworking, and I just buried it right down out there in the Bear Ears National Monument, and I dug south, and next thing you knew, I made $530 million. What else has been good for me? Well, I have always hated the people of San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Jesus, that's a bit dark there, Howard. One of our listeners is from beautiful Puerto Rico. So
Yeah.
But
Well,
he's the enemy of the show, the joke man.
oh,
so.
well, and as we know, I'm now allowed to make jokes like that because you have been proven to be Cubano.
That's true, but I'm not Puerto Rican, so you could make fun of them all you want.
But, well, let me ask you a question then,
Yeah.
since you're an expert. What's the major difference in the people and cultures of Puerto Rico and Cuba?
Well, since I am an expert at this, and I'm very in tune with my new culture that I've just discovered, we're smarter than them, obviously. Look what happened during the hurricane.
Yeah,
They lost power for a while. Cuba was fine.
That's because Cuba is strong.
That's true. We are Cuba strong, and we're Marwin proud, but we're still Boston strong.
We're Boston strong, we're Marwin proud, and most of all, we are, what's another inspirational one? I feel like there have been a bunch. Or are they always
There was that
just-
Pittsburgh one.
Oh.
They used the Steelers. They took the Steelers logo and they put the Jewish Star of David, which I'm familiar with.
Oh, I remember that now.
It's
There was a
Stronger Than
tragedy.
Hate. It was
Yeah.
it was not,
That
not-
was
it
good. That was
I mean,
good.
it was bad that happened.
Yeah. Oh, yes. No. I meant the motto was good.
That's a good motto.
It's a
for
good
shirts.
motto. It was a bad event, and I think maybe Pillow Talk has never released an official statement before, but we are, as a podcast, against acts of violence.
We are. I mean, the Doughboys. I mean, just for comparison's sake, they're a duo. We're a duo. We're equal. We're colleagues, right? You
Right.
would say so? Yeah.
Yeah.
They've never taken a stance on 9/11, and we have a strong anti-9/11 stance. We're against it. We hated it. I didn't like it for a second.
I didn't like it then. I don't like it now.
As opposed to many who reflect and think, I like it now. I didn't like it so much then.
The Doughboys have flip-flopped worse on 9/11 than John Kerry did about the Swift boats.
Oh God. So we've offended Puerto Rico. We've offended John McCain.
Kerry. John McCain.
Yeah, we've offended quite a bit of people, and this is Pillow Talk, folks. We do this all from our king-size bed, which I mentioned it, but I can't enforce the fact enough that me and you, we sleep in this bed every single night, and we love to watch some mighty fine cinema. We love the movies.
We love just sitting in the theater with the sound of the popcorn in our ear and the ticker tape of the movie going click, click, click because it ran out long ago.
That's right. Then they ask us, sir, you cannot sleep here. You too. Why are you sleeping together in the same sack here?
They say, this is an empty theater. Why are you in the same seat?
Yeah, why? You know, a lot of people get up in our business. That's what
Yeah.
I've noticed. They
Oh,
get up in
yeah.
our business, you know?
Why do all these people always talk about me?
I
Britney
remember-
Spears sang that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you weren't saying it very rhythmically, but yeah.
No,
yeah.
well, I'm having problems with my
Oh,
rhythm part of my brain lately because I got a airline skewer thrown through it.
That'll hurt. I remember when I fell asleep during Ali, the movie usher nudged me and said, "Wake up, champ. Movie's over."
Yeah.
It's like, did he confuse me for Ali is the question.
Have I told the tale about when I passed out drunk before going to see American Beauty and I woke up?
No.
It
Tell
was
me.
so my friend and I used to have a day after we were in junior college at the time, and on Thursdays we both got out at the same time, so we would go to his house and just get drunk on gin. And him and another one of my buddies, they all worked at the movie theater, so we could see any theater or any movie for free.
Nice. That's so cool when you have a friend who works at the movie theater. It's so clutch.
Yeah, so we were pretty drunk, and even though I am canonically 27 years old, I'm also canonically, I think, hundreds of years old, which means I'm
Yep.
also canonically very late 30s.
That's true.
And as a result, at this point, the movie that was out in the theater that we figured, hey, might as well see it because it's free, is American Beauty. So my friend who was not drinking drove and picked us up. Never drink and drive. Do you hear me, bedheads?
So American Beauty. So you got
yeah, it's
Eugene Levy.
You
Tara
got
Reid.
Eugene Levy, you got Tara Lipinski, and all of the greats. But what happened was I ended up passing out in the theater almost immediately. In fact, my last memory was throwing up outside of a McDonald's in the mall. But that happens, and that doesn't matter. But what matters is that I woke up after sleeping through the entire movie right at the part where the suppressed gay coach comes and shoots Kevin Spacey in the head. And I
God.
woke up at that period, at that exact point, and I was just remembering the antics of throwing up in the mall, and I started laughing hysterically.
No, Howard.
It was inappropriate.
Yeah, man, it was very inappropriate.
But but history vindicates me because we now know that Kevin Spacey is not a good man.
No, he's a bad man.
Yeah,
He deserves a cherry red.
he's a bad man, like John Cena's first rap song.
That's right.
proclaimed
His
him to
first.
be.
Yeah, I'm a bad man. Bad
was a-
stuff.
That was a good
Bad
song.
crime. No, wait. Wasn't that Rikishi's entrance music? When he was
No.
a bad guy?
Oh well, his was like
They might have been both. They might have been both.
because
yeah.
Rikishi's was just like I'm a bad,
I'm a bad man.
But
Yeah.
John Cena had the one where it was like, "Don't fuck with John Cena, I'm a bad man," and it was with Sticky Fingers rapping on it.
Sticky
too.
fingers. On
Yeah, it was legit.
I fell asleep. Well, I should correct myself. I was drunk at the Aventura Theater, and I went to see Valerian, and with Cara Delevingne, who doesn't
And
answer any of my
Rihanna.
calls. And Rihanna was funny thing about that. I didn't get to see Rihanna in it because I didn't see very much of anything as I passed out once again. And I thought, wow, this is my life. I'm going to the movie theaters on a Sunday by myself, and I am passing out during Valerian, the prequel to Han Solo, actually. Fun fact.
What time was this movie showing?
This is fucking broad daylight, man. This is like 5 p.m. 5 p.m.
That's what I wanted it to be.
It's the most shameful. It wasn't like, oh, I went to a midnight showing of Valerian and fell asleep because I was drunk.
Yeah.
It was more like a sad, like, hey, nobody wants to hang out with me on a Sunday. I guess I'm getting too introspective here, man. This is getting sad.
No, well, let's have a peek behind the curtain. Let's
A
see who
peek
the
behind the
real
curtain.
Franklin is.
You know, everybody thinks me and you are so cool. You know, they
Yeah.
think big Uncle Howard, big Franklin. What have they done? You know?
Well, yeah, they look at us and they see that just the glitz and the glamour, the Hollywood
Yeah.
parties and the famous Brazilian models and all of that. But there's more to us than that.
We're regular guys who work day jobs just like the rest of you, and we live with our landlord, Dr. Evil. Hello.
Dr.
Hello. What radio station are we on?
Dr. Evil, we are on WRLZ, the Rurals.
Yes, WRLZ, the rules. I love it. I love it. These are Evil's rules today. Evil rule number 1. Never throw your trash in my pool with my freaking sharks with laser beams, Howard. What are you doing?
I
You're making
throw
a mess.
my trash where I want to. That's my one non-negotiable.
Everybody, he shoved me. He has physically assaulted me.
Stand
Very
your
evil.
ground, Dr. Evil.
Oh, too evil. I'm walking out. Okay, bye. Bye. Oh, Lord. He just comes here to cause a spot of bother and just walks out and leaves, huh?
He's always taking the piss.
He's taking the piss. That's what you're doing. You're pissing in the shark tank. with
I
frickin'
just
lasers.
want to leave the piss.
You know, they say don't piss in the wind. I also think
Take a piss, leave a piss.
I think also don't piss in a shark-infested tank with laser beams is also another popular saying. Very notable one. So always, we haven't picked our movies yet.
No, oh, well, that's true.
So we got in a deep discussion about movies in general.
Yeah.
So my movie stars the impeccable, unscrupable Mel Gibson.
Melvin, my man.
Good guy. You don't hear a lot of bad things about him.
No, never.
Very
Not
rarely.
anymore you don't,
Not
anyway.
Not anymore you don't. No. And Julia Roberts.
Oh, who?
Yeah, exactly. Julia Roberts, very volatile figure, very controversial.
Oh, that's right. She courts controversy everywhere
You know,
she
it's a real
goes.
heat magnet.
Yeah.
She's a real heat magnet, always getting into something and saying things you shouldn't.
Yeah,
And
getting
things
in
I don't-
trouble. You always hear about her getting, hooked on dog heroin or whatever.
Dog heroin's a very big problem, and also saying things to cops and things of the sort. So.
Yeah.
Don't condone her actions, but I respect her as a talent. And she's in a movie called Conspiracy Theories from 1997. Hell of a time.
One of the
Mel
best.
Was a cab driver, but he also writes a dirt sheet newsletter of his conspiracy theories.
Oh, based on a friend of mine, Tuolumne Kevin.
Yeah. And some guy in Bakersfield, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But so Mel is a bit of a creep. He like shows up around the bushes of her house with those old school little tiny binoculars, those like,
Yeah.
the pervert kind. Not like
Yeah.
the big there's the big kind I feels like could be like bird watching, but those little ones, the little binoculars, that's pervert stuff.
Well, a smart pervert's got both on hand at all times.
That's true. You do have both. I remember.
Yeah, I've even got a pair of trinoculars.
Binoculars. Oh,
Oh, and I'll
That's a
try
first.
knocking anything.
Lord. This movie looks dope. We haven't seen it yet.
No, we're
But,
excited too. Patrick
what-
Stewart is in it.
Patrick
the
Stewart's in it.
baldest man of all
The
time.
baldest. They don't come much balder, folks. They,
They
don't
don't.
come. They really don't. There's not like Stone Cold had hair, and there might be like a remnants of hair still on him from time to time, but not Patrick Stewart. man.
There's a great story about Patrick Stewart. He was talking about when he was young, and he was bald already even when he was young, and he was at some university, but he was trying to just keep his hair and comb it over. And one of his professors was a great judo competitor. He was, medaled in, international events, and he was also a professor there. And he invited Patrick Stewart over to his house for dinner, and then he threw Patrick Stewart on the ground and held him down while the guy's wife cut his hair off and was like, "Just admit you're bald."
What? Is that real?
It's true, and Patrick Stewart says that he thanks that man forever for like forcing him to see the reality.
He assaulted him.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to assault a person
To get
to
them to
make
learn a
them
lesson.
see the truth. Yeah.
Wow. I wish that would hold up more in the court of law.
Yeah. You can definitely see that Patrick Stewart probably grew up as a kid who never got beat up on a little bit by somebody. So he was always just like, "Papa, I am so good at acting."
Oh, you're bald, son. You grow some hair. Act like you have some hair, son.
Yeah, he had bulldozer parents.
That's true. That's right. Yeah. So yeah, my movie, Uncle Mel gets a theory right, but he doesn't know which one's right, and he has people going after him because he finally got one of his crazy conspiracy theory rights, and somebody shoots a bazooka through his window.
Yeah, how cool is that?
Pretty cool. It's pretty fucking cool, man.
There's also there was some bit of dialogue in the trailer, and now I can't remember quite what it was, but it was just perfect 1997 era screenwriting. So
It was like Dan LaFontaine was his name, was it? Like the
Yeah.
famous guy, whatever.
Yeah.
Who did the narration, yeah.
yeah, in a world where blah blah blah. But it was like even before that. Also, this movie is directed by what's his name? Who directed Superman 1,
Is that
aka
like Richard something?
Richard Donner. That's right. And then it is also written by the man who wrote A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master.
Damn, man, you're a real movie buff.
Yeah, I'm as talented as a man named Wiki I know could be.
That's true. So what's your film, Howard?
Well, I'm glad you asked. As you know, Franklin, in today's time, tensions have never been tighter between the United States and other nations, and now we even have to think, what about, humans versus creatures from beyond the world. And I like to stay vigilant, and I like to learn from all possible things, and that's why I'm watching this movie, not for entertainment, for education's sake. It is called Pacific Rim.
Oh, so you're trying to study these movies here. When the day comes, and where me and you have to operate a large robot and be in sync fully.
Yeah, we are going to have to put our brains and the robot together.
Okay,
and
that's a lot of brain power. Can they handle that?
we might be able to each handle a robot apiece, actually.
Right, with that much brain power we have? I mean, come on, man.
We're so synced up, but we're so smart. Maybe we could each pilot a robot that's connected to another robot that then controls a bigger robot.
Oh, shit. Yeah, double robot.
Triple
Triple robot.
Yeah, I guess it'd be triple at that point.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, we do have the brain powers. You think the Doughboys could even power up half a robot together?
I couldn't I couldn't see them even taking down a single kaiju.
No. They could barely handle the micro machines. How can they handle an actual kaiju? Come on.
Yeah, these guys, these doughboys, they're ridiculous.
I'm sorry. I mean, can I not mention their intellect? We're so much more intelligent.
When have you ever heard the doughboys talk about what's going on in Venezuela?
Oh shit! Never.
Never.
They wouldn't talk about it. We are experts on Venezuela, and not afraid to say it's tragic. We don't like it.
We are saddened by the events that are occurring in Venezuela. Continually.
It's still happening.
It's still happening, and it may be for a while now.
It's not done yet, folks. It's not over yet.
Let's just say we're prepared for a long Venezuela, but we hope for a short Venezuela.
That's a beautiful sentiment.
Thank you.
Beautiful sentiment. So Pacific Rim, I mean, this is a dope movie.
It's a great movie. It's educational and it's intelligent. You can
So
tell.
it's the EI symbol at the corner.
Yeah, it's educational. She's you can tell it's smart because there's a school where they learn how to be fighting robot people better.
Yeah.
And Kurgan is in it.
Of the Truth Commission?
Yes.
And the
very
oddities?
same. Yes, the very same.
Whoa.
He pilots the German Jaeger.
Kurgan's badass. Kurgan would fuck up the Doughboys, dude.
Oh, and Kurgan is definitely #bedhead.
Oh, yeah. Kurgan's a bedhead for sure. Kurgan
Yeah.
and Steve Blackman.
Oh, the living weapon.
The lethal weapon.
The lethal weapon.
The living weapon. He is alive and he is a weapon.
He is.
Now, we might need their help at BugCon.
And if they're not enough, we got one more in the tank.
Who's
Dan,
on the bedhead?
the Beast Severn.
Yeah. He would give the Doughboy such a cherry red.
Oh, he would bend you right over his knee and spank your little bottom, Nick Weiger.
Oh, you go, wah, wah.
Yeah, he'd be doing the thing with his fists in the corner of his eyes, like wah.
What is he, an anime character?
He's just a big cartoon baby, and he's just got 3 little hairs up in the front with a bow around him.
Tommy Pickles?
Yeah.
He's Tommy Pickles. Fuck, man. Dan Severn and Tommy Pickles. That's not a fair fight,
That's
man.
not a fair fight. Well, that's just the same as Doughboys trying to fight us. We're Dan the Beast Severn.
We're dead. Yeah. No, I think they can kick our asses, to be honest.
You know, those little Phil and Lils.
Mike Mitchell's he's a big, yeah, he's like Braun.
You know what?
Like
he's like Big
He's
Match.
like Lars Sullivan.
Oh, he's like Lars Sullivan. Huh?
Yeah, a bear.
Well, last I checked, Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant.
That's true. And we are like 2 Hulk Hogans.
We are.
We have the same point of views as him.
We
the
do.
same
We're
thoughts.
just as open-minded as he
Just
is.
as open-minded. Okay. Good. Well, speaking of BugCon, how's that? How's that?
Man, that was classic.
Profesh segue.
Yeah.
Profesh as hell.
Totes profesh.
We got the preview. We got the exclusive, or should I say bug-exclusive, preview of BugCon. So first things first. Let's wrap
BugCon.
We don't have a theme song
No.
for it. Like, that's
That's
Ringling Brothers. That's the circus, man. Because that's the circus, man. We can use that.
Well, I guess if I wanted to see a funny circus, I wouldn't go to BugCon. I'd just go to Washington, D.C.
Now that I know you can't say. You
Hey.
cannot say that.
No offense to the 4 good people in Washington, D.C.
Trump, Sarah Sanders, Mike Pence, and Betsy DeVos.
even though she's an enemy of my views.
Now AOC, so progressive, but she won't date a loser like me or you.
Yeah,
huh? Real
yeah.
progressive.
Yeah,
What a
let's-
champion.
I guess there's one group that's still okay to discriminate against, and it's chumps.
Yeah, it's chumps. You could discriminate against chumps and cowards. How's that for fair?
Yeah.
Not very.
Well, I don't think it's fair, especially when those are the 2 things that describe me most of all.
Chump and a coward, right?
Yeah.
Me too. I don't like it very much. So let's get through some of these questions here. We can't get through all of them. We got a lot, and we don't have a lot of show. So apologies, but not so much. All right. So Chris Murphy says, "What else can I do for fun in that area of Burbank?" So does Burbank have a cheesecake factory?
I don't know. Burbank has a Claim Jumper. That's one of the best restaurants in all of the world, as far
Okay.
as I've heard. Isn't that also where they filmed the Jay Leno show?
Oh shit, is it?
I think so.
Oh fuck. Well, there's your answer,
So
man.
that means you can just walk around and know that Jay Leno was once walking in that area himself.
So Jay Leno's Big Dog Garage is in Burbank. That's your answer right there.
Boom.
Jay Leno's Big Dog Garage is in Burbank. It's on to
Barack.
visit Burbank. Yes. Jay Leno loves wheels and his Big Dog Garage. House is one of America's great collections of cars and motorcycles. The garage is not open to the public, and you must reserve an appointment in advance.
How much advance do you need?
We'll figure that out when we get there. Let's go to the next
We might
question.
need it now.
Yeah, right. We might need to do that now.
Yeah.
So Jordan Haas says, "I'm not going to BugCon." If you're not going to BugCon, whatever. I mean, because of personal. Okay, so now that's not funny then.
Well, yeah.
Yes, but I want to know what is your favorite thing on the Daily Grill menu. So, like I just said, Cheesecake Factory, Daily Grill, more or less the same thing. I love the Bible restaurant options. Look at us. We're better than the Doughboys.
I don't know much about this Daily Grill, but I just want to say And first of all, Jordan, I'm sorry you can't make it, and I hope all is well with your.
Yeah, legit.
But when people say personal issues, like every issue is basically a personal issue. No one says I can't make it there because of public issues.
You do. You have public court appearances.
Well, I do, and unfortunately, due to Florida's sunshine laws, those are public record. But aside from that, I just think that's a funny expression. You don't need to say what the reasons are. Just say I just can't make it. Everybody.
Yeah.
You don't.
If you're like pounding off, you don't tell us you're pounding off. Like
just
we
be
get
like,
it.
hey, I can't make it. I'm pounding off that day.
I'm pounding off.
and
I'm
this
sorry,
is-
personal shit.
Yeah, and I'm and this is not attacking or anything. It's just I think that's an expression that is unnecessary. I think people are too often trying to make excuses. Just say I don't want to do it. I can't do it. I won't do it. Whatever. The end.
You know what? I think he's trying to hold the Blue Ribbon Podcast awards hostage. That's my thought. But let's move on.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Yeah. So Bert asks, is there going to be a BugCon 2020, and what does he have to do to get Boskin on Glory? Bert, you don't have to ask us. That's a done deal. If there's a BugCon 2020, we'll arrange that. That's a done deal. It's not even a question.
BugCon 2020 is going to be the election night, November, whatever, 2020, and we will be coming to you live and direct from Mar-a-Lago.
Okay. Will you hang out with me all night and not leave my side? This question is for either of you. I mean, we'll have a Mike's Hard Lemonade with you, but fuck, dude. That's a lot. That's a big weekend, my man. I'm trying to get to number 7. That's not a disrespect. Mike Tapper.
Mike
number
Tapper.
1. Number 1. So
is
he's claiming he's number 1. Is he like Jerry Seinfeld's dad with the number 1 dad shirt? Is he calling himself number 1?
Mike Tapper 1. I want to know who's Mike Tapper 0, or Mike Tapper didn't even need a number at all.
What happened to Mike Tapper 2 and 3?
Yeah, there's something suspicious about this character. Mike Tapper, you identify yourself within 15 yards of me.
Like as far as you need to be away from schools, right?
Yeah, exactly. I need to stay 15 feet away from school.
All right, Howard.
It's not a lot of feet.
Not a lot of feet. Right.
There's
Safe
no,
enough.
They say you've never been done anything creepy, but just
in case.
just in case.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know?
It's just better for you not to be around here. A lot of the odors you have are intoxicating.
Yeah, that's why you can never pick me up, huh?
That's right.
Not because you're a jerk. All right.
Children get drunk just smelling me.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. You
Wait.
do have those hobo-like odors that carry a
I've
person's
got
nose.
lines that come off of me.
Your stink lines.
I'm always carrying all my belongings in a bandana tied around a stick.
You know, have you sued the late Charles Schultz for using Pigpen to, is that a slight to you? You have time-traveling abilities, as we've established.
Yeah, I'm a good friend of Charles Schultz back in 1952, where I spent some of my time, and I don't.
Bathing, apparently.
No, I don't consider it an insult at all. The man has given me some of the best pointers on how to stink. I went back in time because I read these peanuts and I said, that Pigpen, that's a kid that knows how to smell bad. And I said, I got to get pointers from the man who invented him. So I went back in time and talked to Charles Schultz and I said, how do I get just as stinky and constantly dirty as Pigpen? And he gave me plenty of advice.
Class act for the show.
Good man.
Is it Charles Schultz? You're not going to believe this, but there's a thing called podcasts. And you're not going to believe your ears, buddy. And he went, what?
Yeah. I don't think the Doughboys have ever once publicly called Charles Schultz a good man.
No. Cowards.
Yeah. You're
Typical.
a good man, Charles Schultz. And you're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Hey.
Da-dum-bum.
Good
Next
stuff.
question.
Blair is like, when are we hitting the jacuzzi? And will you schmirk a Jerry with me on? I can't do gold. I can't do Dr. Evil. I'm sorry, people.
That was, I think, a little more of a gold member. A smoking
a smoke and a pancake. Yeah. I could do a gold member. Can't do Dr. Evil, though. How unfortunate.
I hate gold member, man.
You hate gold member.
Yeah, he's a crap character.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. We're gonna have a talk later.
He's-
Travolta portrayed him.
Well, and that was good then. But It was that he was spreading himself too thin. I cannot go in a jacuzzi skeleton blood. I have labyrinthitis, and a jacuzzi makes me instantly drown to death. It's the only thing that can defeat me. Will I? I will not do anything that involves the SHM sound.
Crimes?
No, the SHM sound.
Oh.
I cannot abide by it. I am sorry. It is one of my little things that I don't like. But otherwise, yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll hang out. Yeah, we're hanging out. That's a
Yeah.
done deal. It's another done deal question of like people like. I mean.
Yeah. Anybody's welcome to hang out with us, but not everybody's welcome to hang out with us for a lot of time.
We're not important enough to be like, okay, time's up, man. Like, nah, just don't be weird. I guess that's the whole point of anything involving a lot of internet people. I guess we all have to be like not weird. Like when we're meeting the Doughboys, like we can't be weird with that. We can't.
Like, I mean, we all want to hang off of Shampoodler's arms, like where
That's true.
His number 9. But the fact of the matter is,
I
we
don't
gotta
know, man.
leave it. I don't know that
Personal
guy,
space.
and I'm not even really sure who he is. Just leave him
I know he's a
alone,
cop.
everybody. Yeah, he's a cop,
He's a cop. He's one
and
of the
that's
boys.
okay because we're friends of the police on at Pillow Talk.
I'm not gonna go that far.
We respect the badge.
Maybe not. So Teach is asking, smart question here, as always. No, this is a good question. This is a damn good question.
Okay.
Okay, he's asking, what is the bikini count? Don't be like Chris Jericho, you guys.
Oh,
What's
that
the
is a
official
good
bikini
question.
count for BugCon? It's a good. Told you, man. What's the bikini count? What's the percentage at right now?
Well, I believe that of all the tickets sold, 23% have been to women ages 39 to 58. So
That's a lot of bikinis, baby.
That's a lot of bikinis.
Come on, baby. That's a lot of bikinis. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I mean, just look at the pool side, buddy, and you'll see all the bikinis you need there. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're talking what, 23%?
I would say about 23% kini at this point.
That's like 19% more than Jericho had.
Yeah,
So
we're
that's
doing
on a
good.
big cruise. We're just in a
Yeah.
little hotel. Well,
We're
glamorous
gonna
hotel.
be super kicking it all night long.
Yes, we are. So, last question. This is the most troublesome question of them all. Effervescent Siddhartha at Croat DF is asking us.
Yeah.
Starting to worry if the Marriott will have enough booze. Uh-oh. That's a problemo, my man.
Oh, I think we might have. Well, the issue is the Marriott might not have enough booze, but I am friends with the person who runs the #1 underground distillery in all of Burbank,
You're
California.
talking the Beer Baron?
I'm talking about the Beer Baron.
The Beer Baron. Is he going to be at BugCon?
Yeah, he's making an appearance. You might not see him because it's best for him not to be seen, but he'll be there.
He'll be wearing one of those old-timey 50s fedora type things.
Yeah, he'll probably be kind of like a heavy-set white guy with a beard, so go look for him.
So those are all the questions. We knocked those out pretty quick there.
Yeah,
you know?
easy as could be.
Easy as could be. So, all right. So that's the question. I guess that's the more pressing issues, right? But
Yeah.
there's a lot to encompass in BugCon.
There's so much, and everybody has so many questions, but we're the only people, I think, that are daring to speculate as to what the answers might be.
Right, because we don't have a lot of answers just yet necessarily.
No.
But we will be there.
We know that we'll be there.
Yeah. So you have that. But no, there's a lot going on for BugCon. Let's start off. Let's just run down the list here. You
Yeah,
have
why not?
Jack Allison and Jack AM. And I
Who?
guess that would... Wow. Really?
No,
Jack
that's
Allison.
a good.
a good joke.
You know what? I don't want to. Let's not talk about Jack Allison. He's
He's a hot issue?
we're trying to make a thing for ourselves, and I just don't want to get wrapped up on all of that stuff.
You know, how weird is it in the world that we're Franklin and Uncle Howard here have to like... Is Jack Allison that much of a heat magnet? We have to worry about ourselves? I mean,
He's
come on.
toxic. No, I don't
please.
care. He's a pal of ours, and if people in Hollywood don't like that, then just let us know because we'll deal with him then. But until then, right now he's our friend.
Listen. If you have a high-paying job and you're telling us we can't be friends with Jack Allison anymore,
No problem.
just tell us.
Yeah, just let us know.
Tell us. Just let us know we won't be his friend anymore. It's
Yeah.
that easy. You know, it's so dumb. Duh.
Yeah, like obviously we don't care about him that much.
like, look, it's you don't discriminate.
Yeah.
Don't discriminate. Not cool. But Jack AM, great show.
Hell
Very
of a
fun.
show. It's going to be going on at the BugCon.
That means Kate will be there, and Kate is a heck of a talent herself. She was
Yeah.
singing a song to I forgot his name in the chat the other day. It was like Pervert Somebody 69.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pervert 69.
Friend of yours, I imagine.
Yeah, of course. I am
Shocker.
I took him under my wing on WikiFeet the other a couple of years back, and
He's blossomed.
I've never had anybody fail to learn any of my lessons more magnificently than him.
Yes. That Pervert 69. Hell of a guy.
Good man.
So Jax is going to be all over. I hear he's even up for the Roger Ebert Memorial Award at the Blue Ribbon Podcast.
Oh, is that so?
That's a heck of an honor.
Yeah, Roger
big
Ebert
honor.
is one of our most notorious enemies.
Roger Ebert, he spoke out against Ryan Dunn's death when nobody would.
Jackasses shouldn't let other jackasses drive drunk, he said.
What a fucking tweet. What a fucking... and you know what? I think Jack Allison liked that tweet when it
Oh,
happened.
I bet he did.
I'm joking.
I bet he thought that was funny stuff.
He said, "This is great, and I am shaping my life after this
Yeah.
Roger Ebert tweet." No, we've got a lot of love for Jack. Don't be mad at us. You're not listening to this anyways. Okay, so who else we got here? We got Mitch. You got half
McConnell.
of the boy. McConnell. The funny Mitch. Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell finally promising to show me the nudies. As I requested many episodes ago.
Yeah, if you better follow this show quickly, people. You gotta know our deep cuts. Mitch McConnell, there's a hunt for his nudes by any means necessary.
Yeah,
There's
with
a
the
bounty.
Freedom of Information Act.
Freedom of Information Act. Yes.
Yeah.
You bust open through his stall door at the bathroom and you get his nudes for us. That bounty's
Yeah.
still available. People.
Yeah, you do that for us, we will guarantee that you become famous. No question.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. So Mitch McConnell will be there. Also the other Mitch, Mike Mitchell, half of the
Mike
Doughboys,
Mitchell.
doing Mitch Live. Mitch Live always gets a premium Hollywood guest. They had Johnny Mundo last time.
The Johnny Mundo? You mean Johnny Nitro? You mean Johnny Triple A?
John
You mean
Morrison.
Johnny Impact? Johnny
Impact. Johnny Majors.
Blackcraft? Johnny.
Yeah.
Every...
I'm not gonna go by Johnny Majors in MLW. So
Oh,
dumb.
was it Johnny Majors?
No, it wasn't. He didn't. He just went
Oh.
by Johnny, whatever, man. Johnny Impact.
In Defy, he doesn't go by Johnny Defy. He goes by Johnny Defiance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
What's
cool.
up with that? It's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool, I guess.
It's pretty
I don't
cool.
know.
I think so. Yeah. So maybe we'll get to.
It'd be
They
cool
also-
if you had a wrestling promotion with a real stupid name, and then you booked him, and he had to be like Johnny
no.
Thumb Up My Ass or something.
So Johnny Mundo almost was gonna suplex Mitch, but Mitch was a coward. We would take a suplex gladly.
Oh, absolutely.
Right into the king size bed, which will be with us.
Yes, we're bringing it with us.
I'm taking it along. I'm gonna put it in a sack, throw it on the top of the airplane, and saying, "Take us to BugCon."
We're DB Coopering ourselves out right over Burbank, and we're gonna land on the mattress.
Oh hell yeah! For DB Cooper and the money he took.
And that's our dad. Yeah, and
That's our
all my
dad.
heroes in the methadone clinics.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh shit. So Mitch Live. So look, Mitch Live had Brie Larson 9 years ago.
Who?
Actually. Wow, friend of mine actually. No big deal. Brie Larson was on Mitch Live, and I felt like that was the point in her life where she was like, you know what, I gotta get my fucking shit together, or else this is my fucking future. And then so that helped inspire Mitch in a way. Helped inspire Captain Marvel.
I guess that's true.
So-
And that's funny because I don't think we're gonna get any guests in our king size bed, but
What?
Sometimes
In
I
the
like to
works.
just kind of, daydream about who I'd like to have as a guest, Franklin.
Who would you like to have as a guest?
Well, I guess the number one would be if we each had a twin of ourselves and we could have another one of you and another one of me in the
The
bed.
best guest imaginable.
That would be just simply fantastic.
I mean, you're talking twins, but also you're talking us who are cool as hell. It's like when Bill and Ted met the other Bill and Ted, and they were cool guys.
Yeah, they were even cooler because they used slurs.
That's right. You remember that? Yeah, they dropped that F-bomb pretty fucking quickly in there.
Throw them right into the pit. Call,
then
call them
Jeez.
the worst F word of all.
The worst F word of all. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah, maybe they weren't that cool, but
Well, it was a different time.
it was a different time. It's like Andy Richter playing Jack Allison's favorite character, Benny Bang, in New York Minute. Do you know Benny Bang?
No, I don't know anything about this.
Now, this impression I'm about to do, this is an impression of Andy Richter playing Benny Bang. This is not my interpretation of the people in China or any Asians or any negligent stereotypes. This is Andy Richter playing Benny Bang, and he was doing a impression of somebody Chinese. Can I do it, Howard?
You're Cuban. I think you're allowed to.
I'm allowed to. So there's a line in the movie where Benny Bang, portrayed by Andy Richter, who's Chinese in the movie,
Yeah.
and he's chasing down Mary-Kate and Ashley, and so is Eugene Levy, by the way. So
Well,
this
of
is a banger
course.
movie.
Yeah. This
He
movie
was just
sounds pretty
chasing them.
good.
He wasn't even in the movie. He was just trying to chase them for whatever reason. And Benny Bang is at the Chinese restaurant with some lady, and he goes, again, this is Andy Richter, not me. They are very smart. They even speak a Chinese. That's Benny Bang. And he portrayed that throughout the whole movie. And it was very insensitive.
Well, I mean, he was just continuing on in the grand tradition of Mickey Rooney's character in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
What
who was
Mickey
also
Rooney?
he played a very Chinese man who
Oh,
all
no.
said stuff, like. And again, I am impersonating. No, I'm not even. No, never mind. I'm not going to do
Fuck
it. Just
that.
use your imagination.
Fuck you, man. So I'm the one who does it. and
Okay,
you
fine.
do-
It's all
Yes.
just super like, oh, hello.
Oh no, that's so bad. That's so bad. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, you told me to do
I'm
it.
sorry. I don't know why I did it in the first. Damn it. See, we got ourselves a scandal. And the strangest
No.
thing is, strangest thing
Controversy
is-
creates cash.
That's true. The strangest thing is, we're not even racist.
That is what's so strange about all of
So
this.
crazy, you know.
Well,
man.
you guys have to show to us the same respect that we've shown to Kramer for that same remark.
I think our audience owes us that, man. Fucking A, man.
You owe
Fucking
us
Benny
the
Bang.
respect that we showed Michael Richards.
Imagine that shit if fucking Andy Richter is the reason we get canceled, because we did an impression of him doing a very, very not tasteful impersonation.
Well, so first of all, I would like to say if Andy Richter gets us canceled, I will be upset because I have always thought Andy Richter was a pretty funny guy.
Yeah.
And two, if we get canceled because of Andy Richter, it's Jack Allison's fault somehow. Because
Look
he's
at
always
that.
picking
Jack
fights
Allison
with
brought
that guy.
Jack Allison brought up Andy Richter. He brought up Benny Bang. And should I edit this off the show? Should I edit that part?
Nah.
No. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Andy Richter, you will not get us in trouble.
You
will not get
you
us in
hear
trouble.
you hear me, Richter?
Yeah, Andy Richter will not get us in trouble. I'm not,
Not-
editing that up.
Not
Not
this
today.
time.
Not this time, Richter. You've gotten us before, goddamn.
You've gotten us before. Yeah.
So next up, obviously, Bugmain, the headliner. What else needs? I mean, nothing really needs to be said about the Bugmain.
Well, I would. What is there to say about the Bugman that hasn't already been said? He's been covered by media all across the world. He's on CNN and Headline News and AMSNBC. Everyone's talking about him these days.
Did you say AMSNBC?
AMSNBC. Altered
Gotcha.
Mental Status NBC.
Gotcha. Yeah, Bugman's gonna be there. I mean, that's the headliner. I mean, what's he gonna do throughout the day? Is my question. Is he just gonna be watching from the rafters?
Yeah, like Sting at WCW Monday Nitro.
We could have rafters. I'm
Yes.
so curious of like the format, man. We don't know shit.
Yeah, we-
like we have a stage. I think we have a stage, right?
Oh, I hope so. I hope
we
we have
have a
a.
fucking stage.
I hope we have a black box theater.
I don't know what that is, but sure,
It's
that's
like
cool.
where they do improvisational comedy shows.
Yeah, I don't think I need that necessarily. I think I just need a stage and like people have chairs.
I
Like,
don't need it either. I just want to see what one looks like.
Yeah, it'd be something. The broadcast is gonna be there. They're a very popular thing. Joe Saunders.
Yeah,
That's a somebody.
he
very
was
funny guy.
a pitcher for the Diamondbacks for a number
He
of
was the
years.
pitcher of the Diamondback. I think he's also a writer of sorts and
Well, he's
funny
a triple threat. He can
just so he played in the majors and now he's just a funny man.
Yeah, he's got a 98-mile-per-hour two-seamer, and he wrote the script for episode 3 of The Good Place.
Did he really?
I don't know.
That sounded legit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So who else do we have here? Obviously, we mentioned Kate earlier with Jack,
Yeah,
but
we
she's
got-
her own thing. She
I
eclipses
mean,
Jack in many
What
ways.
more can you say about the greatest of all time, the Shampoodler? His
Oh.
body of work speaks for itself.
I mean, having Shampoodler was a big get. That
That's
was
a
big.
get.
That's a big get. That's like sealing the deal right there. That's like, oh wow, he got that free agent. That was good. Big acquisition.
You know, Shampoodler is like he's one of those guys that you never know how much you need him around until he's not there. And then
So
all of a sudden
beautiful.
you're like one of the greats. God
One of the
bless-
greats. One of the greats. Yeah.
God
That's
bless
nice
you.
feeling.
Yeah.
I love Shampoodler. He encouraged Night Opening to do his thing, and Night Opening's gonna be there. The man behind the red carpet stuff. So
Oh, that's a mysterious character.
That's a mysterious character we don't know much about all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
Yeah.
We've changed the canon through the Infinity Gauntlet. Who's Night Opening? We don't know anymore. That changed. It used to be
Yeah.
somebody else. Now it's a different person.
Yeah.
We don't know.
The reality gem did that one.
The reality gem did that one. It also gave me a good 4 inches downstairs to
Yeah.
catch my drift, ladies. So I've doubled up recently in size.
But you're still at lucky number 6.
I'm still at 6. I will not use the Infinity Gauntlet for nefarious
evil.
means.
Never.
No.
Good
No,
man.
no. That's not cool.
You know
That
what,
is not
Franklin? As far as I'm concerned, you're a friend of the show.
cool. Yeah, thank you, Howard. I appreciate that, I think.
Yeah, why not?
So, who else we have? Well, they have us listed here, obviously. Duh. Close up Mitch, the guy who zooms in on photos of Mitch, is going to be there. That's another key player.
Now that is quite a get. I
Being
mean,
the guy who zooms in on photos. This is and they had a confrontation actually when Mitch was doing a Bazizio Twitch stream. He says this close up Mitch. He goes, yeah. He says, this is Mitch. And then he probably hung up. He's like, oh, I don't know, and he just hung up.
dang. Well,
Yeah, you got punked.
you got punked pretty bad, close up, Mitch. You're gonna.
But he's gonna get redemption at
Yeah,
this.
this is
event.
your shot. Hey, Franklin, can we get a message from one of our sponsors briefly?
Oh, of course.
This is the great Khali. Keep going, make video pillow talk. Franklin. Uncle Howard, it is not for nanas.
And we are back, baby. Thank you for those kind words, whoever sweeper we played. Howard, man, this is a
Sweeper,
star.
that sounds like a real term.
That's a real term, I think. I don't
Oh,
know.
I'm
I
impressed.
hope so. It's probably Great Khali. He's always.
Oh, he's a good man.
to the Pillow Talk with Franklin, Uncle Howard.
Yeah.
That dude needed so much work to do our shit,
He
man.
got it on the first try.
First try. What a pro, man.
Good man.
Good man. Do the Doughboys. I hate to be such a hater nonstop, but man.
I don't
What?
see them being friends with one of the giantest mans of all time.
Fuck no. Fuck no. You think that the great Khali, he's on a record. This is fact. We could go to court of law and we would win. We'd win 100% of the time. The great
Yeah.
Khali is on a record saying, "It is much better than Doughboys."
Yeah,
That's a fact.
it's right there.
It's right there. So the great Khali is a fan of us over, and with all due respect, with the Doughboys. So we have the great Khali. We have Kurgan. We
Yeah.
have Steve Blackman. We have Dan the Beast Severin. If the Doughboys want to kick our ass, might be possible, might not be. But then they have to worry about 4 guys there. That's a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's a lot of beef.
That's a lot of beef. You know, you want to come bully us because we're cowards and chumps? Well, now you have 4 real men, buddy. And that's a lot. That is a lot. So let's continue on. So I am looking forward to meeting all these people, by the way. So if anybody is taking things the wrong way, we're just joshing around.
We're a couple sassy guys, you know.
We're a couple sassy guys.
Yeah, we're just
close
sassy
admissions are cool,
guys.
dude.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
have to imagine as much.
Yeah, I mean, you know, everybody's probably cool.
It's a good. It's a. I mean, who are we to to slight anybody? Because you know we're a couple guys. We got, you know, we mess around on the internet just like they do. So it's all good. Next we got Hugmain. I don't know if he's listed or what, but he's a probable. Hugmain is I think it's the. I don't want to compare him to Weinstein.
Oh, yeah. He better stay away from me is all that I
No. Who's the hugging guy in, like, Pixar? John Lasseter. Who, like, fucked his star, and, like, he fucked his Hollywood star when he got it. Like,
What?
yeah, John Lasseter was, like, humping his, like, Hollywood star when he got it. So, I think that's the touchy-feely guy. So.
Oh, what a surprise that someone involved in the Pixar industry would be a total creep.
Who would have ever predicted such a thing? Anyways, so Hugman, I don't want to say his government name.
Me neither, because I don't know it.
Oh, no, I know him. He's a funny dude. I like him. Okay. Joe Hartzler. Now, that's a pro. Super Bowl commercial, Joe Hartzler, actually.
Oh, what one was he in the Britney Spears Pepsi commercial?
From 20 years ago? No.
Yeah.
Everybody looks at me like I'm a little girl. That's the way you do it.
All these people talking.
Yeah, not so much. So no, he was in the one where he was choking in his cubicle, and he's like getting to ride in a cool car, like a cool Ferrari car, and he's riding his Ferrari car, and then like somebody like
it's not that cool.
It's pretty cool. It's not as cool as
Miata. Yeah.
Fuck no. But it's second coolest car maybe.
Yeah.
I like the way a Ferrari car sounds.
Ferrari car
is a top two
Tia
car.
Carrera.
Tia Carrera. Oh, that's to put on the old incognito search later. Little Tia Carrera. So Joe Hartzler. So he was choking in the commercial, and then somebody performs a Heimlich right when he's driving the Ferrari car. He's like, "Aren't you glad I saved you?" And he's like, "No, I was about to meet some supermodels or something." It was dope. He's a funny dude. He does live with Fartzler, and he covers for Jack. He covers for Jack much like Joan Rivers covered for Johnny Carson. He's like Joan Rivers.
Oh, he's the Joan Rivers of the bug world.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
It means he's got a hot daughter around his age as well, then.
Yeah, that's right.
like
A daughter
Joan Rivers
just his own age.
Just his own age. And, so we have Hot Sheets. Is that a tribute to us? Is that like, you know,
Yeah,
like you know, like you have Green Day, like have like Basket Case, the band?
Yeah,
It's like a tribute band. It's
yeah.
Hot Sheets, like Hot Sheets on the
I
on the
think it's
bed.
a Pillow Talk cover podcast.
That is very classy. So you know they're good. You know they're
Yeah,
fun.
they got at least. Well, let's see it before we judge it.
True. Yeah, but you know, impersonation is the most sincerest form of flattery. So,
Yeah.
and the Doughboys
So-
do not have anybody impersonating them.
Well, that's not true. There's the Deli Boys, who I think are.
Oh, but I think the Deli Boys came before them because they also probably have the powers of the Infinity Gauntlet.
That's
maybe.
right, they do. I
Maybe we
forgot
led it
about
to them
that.
one weekend.
Yeah,
and-
I forgot because that weekend hasn't happened yet.
Right, it hasn't happened this year yet. It happens at BugCon. That's when they borrow it.
That's when we borrow it, but it already happened because the Time Stone sees everything.
Yep, the Time Stone does see everything. Time Stone can make you go back to when you're pounding off right there. It's not very cool, actually. You
Yeah,
know?
be careful with it, everybody.
Yeah. Don't, like, when Doctor Strange was doing that thing to the apple, when, like, he ate it, and then, like, you reversed it so it wasn't eaten.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that with me.
That's
and you go
not
back,
cool.
You go back with 6 hours, I'm going to be jerking off in public, and it's just not cool.
Don't
so.
you ever Doctor Strange apple us.
Yeah, don't Doctor Strange apple. So, okay, who else we got here? We covered Fartzler. We covered Hot Sheets. The Deli Boys, which is pretty fucking cool because they're good. You listened to the show recently, didn't you?
Who?
The Deli Boys.
No, I read an article about them.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, I should I mean, they haven't
No,
listened
it's
to us.
okay. No, it doesn't. Listen, there's only so many hours in the day, and
Right.
we're
It's not a slight. These guys
that's-
are good.
If we had all the time in the world, we'd know everybody's work in the world. But it's just not going to happen like that because we're busy guys. We're out here working all day and crying all night, and in between, who knows what's going on. Sometimes I'm so worked up I can't tell the left from my right and up from down. And oh man, I don't want to have a bit of a frown, but I'd love to hear everybody out there make a joyous sound at BugCon.
Yeah. What else we got going here? So the Deli Boys, we got Van is gonna be there. Van's a big get. I don't know how we-
Yeah.
that's a big one right there. That's another key signing.
That guy co-wrote Fist Fight.
Yeah, he had one of my favorite masturbation movie scenes actually, and he fought for it, which I learned quite recently. So thank you, Van.
That movie, apparently Richard Roper really liked it.
Oh shit! The man who robbed Ebert and Siskel's essence, and now they live inside of him.
He said something like, it could not have even been made by humans because it is so vulgar, or something like that.
That's dope. You got your praise
Yeah.
from Roper. That is dope.
Yeah,
and
that's
he's gonna
great.
bring his robots. Van is a big robot guy. He's the droids and all that.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
bringing the VAMP 2.0, which is black, which I love. You know, it's like
Yeah.
the beginning, the intro of the show says, "I love black."
Well, I won't know because I won't be able to see it
you don't
because
see
I don't see
color.
color.
Oh, how beautiful. Well, I'm going to give him a Soul Man handshake because I do see color. And it'll be very tasteful and cool, you know? And I'll even say, hey, VAM 2.0, if you see the police, Warner Brothers. Fuck! Fuck
You
it up.
almost got it.
Fuck! Dude, I was so close.
You were so close. You want to try again?
Nah, let's
Okay.
another time.
Yeah,
time.
let yourself relax.
Yeah, I'm a little worked up right now. It's
Yeah.
fucking, hey, man.
You're
it's
you're
not-
overthinking it. It's the problem,
Warner
Franklin.
Brothers. God, yeah, it's not that. It's
Okay,
Warren-
just no. Here, I'll say it, and then you say it. Okay.
Okay.
If you see the police,
If you see the police,
Warner Brother.
Warner Brothers Studio. Fuck! Dude, I can't fucking get it.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
it's okay.
well,
It's okay. Don't blame
yeah.
yourself. Don't blame yourself. It's fine.
Because
It's
it's
okay,
Warner
it's-
because the name is Warner Brothers. It's like that's the DC.
No, I
like,
know. Yeah, no, of
Look
course.
at the Tower of the Animaniacs. Like,
Yeah.
it's Warner Brothers.
Yakko, Wacko, and Dot, of course.
Jacko, Wacko, and Dot. Duh.
But you know, it
And the
just-
nurse.
Oh, hello.
Hello, nurse.
nurse.
Yo, imagine this.
They're Animaniacs. Doodle-doo-doo. And we're
Imagine this.
saying- Okay.
Twin nurses.
No. That's. Auga.
Yeah.
It's too crazy.
It's too crazy. Let's
Yeah,
chill.
let's not even. Maybe that's what If we train hard, we might be ready for that kind of thing by Burbank.
That's true. Let's train hard. Let's
That's
train hard.
that's
and
squad goals right
those
there.
are squad goals. That and get that stupid fucking joke. God damn it. Anyways, what else we have here? We're going down the list here.
There's a-
Lazizio Gaming.
Oh, yeah.
They had that video, man. So you're gonna play some Super Smash Brothers, and you're gonna beat some nerds for me, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use all the best characters. I'm gonna use Super Cloud and Elbow Man and all the rest.
And that's right. That's right. And who else? So you have Ryu. It's a big one.
Ryu, I've got Kin the
Got
Box,
King Puma.
King Puma, yeah.
That's a big one. That's a big. That's a big
Sonya Blade.
Sonya Blade. Oh man, you got Steve Blackman again.
Yeah, he makes an appearance there.
He makes
He's
his-
the
my favorite
living
Smash
weapon. You can't
The
stop.
living weapon. Man, if anybody knows Steve Blackman, they're gonna love this episode. Fuck.
Yeah, it's been a
If you
really.
don't, like, you just, oh.
He had
Okay.
nunchucks.
Great deep cuts, pillow talk. I don't know these lame wrestlers. Okay.
Well, that's fair.
That is legit fair. So, who's this mystery? I guess that's
The mystery gamer. Well, I've
The-
got some theories. How about you?
Yeah, I think it's me. I think it's me, to be honest.
You think
I
you're the
I think-
mystery gamer?
I think it's me. I think I've been recorded without my consent, which is fine. I don't care. And they've been watching. They've been streaming me. It's fine. I think it's me. I think it's likely me, or you.
Oh, maybe. But you know who I think it is?
Who?
I think it's got to be Deborah Messing.
Deborah Messing's a good one. I think
Who would surprise you more?
I would say Deborah Messing would surprise me more than anything. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the.
What about Mike Zero?
Um.
Well, he doesn't have time for games.
Yeah,
Life ain't a
Mike-
game for that man. That man's about his money making
Yeah,
videos.
that guy, he's not playing games. He's saving the universe. Do you think Mike Zero believes Star Wars is real?
He had a video the other day where he's like, if you could get anything in the world for free. It was like an old video of 9 years
Yeah.
ago, but he wasn't like a kid or anything. He was still like 20.
Yeah.
It's like, if you could get anything in the world for free, what would you do? I would get a Ferrari car and all the PC video games out there for free. I'd run into the stores and get them all because they're free and you don't have to pay for them. Like, it was a real, like, Steve
Man,
Jobs
that
type
is a
shit.
that is a good vision.
It's a
It's pretty realistic.
very realistic, right? That one day, it's a good thing he's prepared for the day that happens, right?
Yeah.
I'll send it to you later.
But
It's-
you know what's hard to believe though is that one day he would be so busy he wouldn't have time to play every PC game there
That's
is.
true. It's a catch-22, man.
Yeah, this poor kid. He painted
Yeah.
himself into a corner.
Okay, so next we got Sleeves, who's going to do a seminar on how to be a proper horn dog, which is going to be very insightful. So
Yeah, looking forward to
definitely catch up.
learning that. We haven't always agreed, he and I, but I'm interested to hear his point of view.
Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. Johnny Pemberton's listed there, and Johnny Pemberton's pretty fucking legit. I remember him in 21 Jump Street, and he's always in a bunch of shit. Like, he's in a bunch. Like, this guy is too legit for, like, I'd say too legit. He's hilarious. So, like, that's another damn good get. We're like,
He's
is he gonna do something though?
He's probably just doing a signing, like how, you know,
A
like
sign, right?
like
yeah.
Sasha Banks will appear at a GNC for an hour in, you know,
Or Virgil.
Covington, North Carolina or something.
Right. That's a good. Love Sasha Banks, the boss.
Yeah, the boss.
Dude, the boss just fucking signing shit at GNC, man. Yeah.
If
Or
yeah, I'll be there.
a Boost Mobile store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
have an interesting fact. I have a friend of mine who her cousin is Snoop Dogg, and a while ago I saw her and I said, "Oh, Melissa, so that turns out that your cousin is also Sasha Banks." And she said, "Who's that?"
Oh wow, that's fucked up.
I think Snoop Dogg's kind of a distant relative of her. And
Okay, right.
You
So
know.
the other ones are just.
it's like
way
on
too
Snoop
far.
Dogg's side. Yeah, it's way too removed.
Yeah, it's way too removed. Yeah, I have a famous cousin. Nobody cares. I don't know the fucking guy.
Trent Reznor.
Yeah, that guy. No, the other one.
I know who it
Yeah,
is. We
I
don't
don't
need
know.
to say it.
Next one we have here is Matty Smith. Is he the Quizmeister? Is he the tall Jack Allison? Is this who?
Yeah,
Matty is?
he's Big Bad Jack.
He's the tall. He's like a Jack, and he wears a leather jacket. And he's
Yeah,
a bad
he's
boy.
Yeah, he's like if Jack was cool.
He's like the cool Jack.
He
Alright,
also
yeah, yeah.
played the 11th Doctor Who.
Oh shit! Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
Nice.
That's right.
So you get in the telephone booth. Wait a minute, they just stole that from Bill and Ted.
Yeah, they get in a telephone booth and zip away to Rufus.
Rufus. Hello, boys. Be excellent to each other.
Yeah. The Wild Stallions.
The
Diddaloo,
Wild
diddaloo,
Stallions.
diddaloo, diddaloo.
Those are some cool fucking dudes.
Man, I could go for watching that movie any minute now.
Yeah, right. That's that and fucking Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson, man.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna get a wink of sleep tonight, Franklin. I'm so excited about Bug Gone and about these movies we're about to see.
It's gonna be a hell of a night, man. It's gonna be a hell of a night, as it always is with us, because we're up all night. And that's a joke you could use twice.
It's
Howard,
so
where can
nice
they
you
find
use
us?
it twice. Well, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at Miata Guy for you. You made a good point the other day that I should make an Instagram, and I really should. Maybe I will. Maybe I will forget. But if I do, look for me on there. You'll know more when I know more. You can send me a DM. You can send your address to me. I won't sell it to any corporations. I will, however, send you some stickers. You can Venmo me a little bit of money for the trouble of hosting our SoundCloud, you do not have to, but if you want to, just let me know. I'll tell you what it is. I don't ask much, and in fact, I ask nothing. You get the stickers. All I ask is put them up around and, put them somewhere obnoxious.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and we're on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, every RSS feed you got. If you can subscribe to us, listen to us, like us, write a review, tell your friends, I don't know, whatever. We got like 19 reviews on iTunes now, and they're all 5 stars.
Damn, that is pretty dope. You can find me at Bug TV Franklin. That's on Instagram and Twitter. You can find us just about anywhere. We're running an Angel Fire website soon. They're giving us 20 megabytes for free on the house.
Yeah,
free of
no
charge.
big deal.
That's no big deal. That's a very big deal, my friend. That's a lot of. That's a
I
lot
was
of
trying
under.
to be humble.
That's a lot of under construction gifs, my man. They're gonna be hard at work.
Yeah,
Them bright lights.
that's right.
So straight up, guys, thank you for listening to Pillow Talk with Franklin and Uncle Howard. We know this is a very difficult show to find with our name, Pillow Talk. It's you look it up, it's tough to find. I don't know if that should change someday. Who knows? Who cares? Anyways, if you are not going to BugCon, I should say go fuckers because a lot of people don't have the cash.
Yeah, that's not a fair one. But
That's not a fair one.
What I will say is, if you're going to BugCon, not primarily to see us.
Easily.
What do you think about that, Franklin?
If you're going to BugCon and you're skipping out on us and you're gonna not see us and you're just gonna hang out with the mysterious gamer, whoever that is, then simply put, go fuck yourselves.
Boom.